a rare sunny day, so let's go for some street photography.
It's a strange kind of phase when you let go. Let your life flow like a river. Break away from material ego. You never know what's around the corner for you. We all got our beefs and struggles, but we keep on trying to hide it.
Hi, welcome, it's Cheng here from Vet35. Yes, today we're going to do some street photography with a little bit of a difference because I will be shooting analog. Yep, no digital today because I want to test two things. First of all, it's Lomography's brand new film, the Film 400, which they gave it to me probably about 3 months ago. I just haven't got time to actually use it and test it until today, just 2 days before I fly to Hong Kong. And also I want to test another gadget which also sent to me some time ago, and because this is a gadget that only works with film photography. Well, you can actually use it with any camera, but for me, you know, why if I have this particular external light meter. But this little gadget is by a company called AstrHori. I'll put the name on the screen right now. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm just going to call it the light meter. It's basically the same thing as the Voigtlander meter that I also have, you know, that I use for many years for all my vintage photography. So this particular gadget costs a lot less. Has an inbuilt USB-C battery thing that you can charge up, so you don't have to use the mercury or the silver batteries that I have with the Voigtlander. So it costs a lot less to run, and it also costs a lot less to buy because the Voigtlander meter has somehow inflated to the point that it costs as much as a camera. I have no idea why, but anyway, this particular light meter, I can't pronounce the name, this light meter costs only 50-60 quid, so it's very affordable. So today's exercise, I'm going to try to test it on my Leica M6. I'm going to turn off the meter. I'm going to put the Lomography film in it, test it all out to see, first of all, what the characters of the film looks like, and also whether the meter is accurate. Okay, right. This is my camera today, and yeah, it's the Leica M6. This is one of my favorite camera of all time, and it's been my street photography tool for many years, and I love this thing to be. I used it a lot. The mount's almost worn out, but yeah, it's a trusty camera. It's fully mechanical, and you can take out the battery, which is really mainly for the light meter itself. Is independent from the camera operation because everything is fully mechanical, so this thing basically won't break. Even if it does break, it's very easy to service, very easy to repair. I have myself with the 35mm Summilux, and also one of my favorite street lens. It's tiny, it's compact. This is not the latest version. This is actually the original version. The original Summilux pre-aspherical is how they usually call them. Very light, very compact, and this is a 1.4 full frame 35mm lens. Amazing. So that's the setup, and I still got about 15 frames, maybe 10 frames for my last roll, so I'm going to use that first before I put the Lomography Film 400 and to test it out, because I'll be curious to see how the color looks like. Because I've already seen Lomography's promotion, and you know, this film has been out for a couple of months now, and so I just want to see how it looks and things like that. So I'll be curious to see. But yeah, let's find some subjects. I'm exiting the park now. You can hear that it's getting noisier, and so I want to take the camera to the street and also some arcades around London. So those arcades are usually quite low light and quite dim, so that would test some that has the extreme accuracy of this sort of meter, because this type of meter usually are not very good with low light. So we just have to see how it goes. Wish me luck. I don't want to waste any frames. Piccadilly Arcade stunt. So now let's see if I can do a Burlington. It's not much there actually. It probably looks similar. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 shots, then I'm gonna head towards the Royal College of Art. Has some shots there. The entrance is quite grand, so let's see if we can do some shots there. Well, let's cross the road. Looks pretty, isn't it? Looks pretty. Right, let's do some shots here. The reading now 2.8500. I'm going to go 250 because I want a slightly more depth of field here. It's 2.8. Let's see, get some sharpness here. Oh, I finished my film. So I actually ran out of film when I was in the Burlington Arcade. So last frame, that's it, that was it. Just 1 frame, I didn't know what I took. And so I have to change the film now. So I'm going to load the Lomography, LomoChrome FARP Film 400, that's what it's called. Why can't they just name something slightly more easier to pronounce? Just like the meter I'm using right now. It's just really hard to actually say the name out loud. So, film's changed. Now I've got the FARP Film 400 in the camera. So I'll be able to continue to shoot for maybe another hour or so. I'm not going to stay here for too long because I still got a lot to do, and I also need to pack for my Hong Kong trip. So yeah, I have limited time to do this test. But so far, the meter seems to perform okay, but I cannot tell about the exposure. But in terms of fluidity, how it operates, how easy it is to read the screen and to change the setting, things like that, I actually kind of prefer this over the Voigtlander version, because Voigtlander is all 2 dials. It's okay, you know. But then in terms of the easy to use wise, the AstrHori whatever Lightmeter, and it's actually pretty easy to use because it's all LED. You can see it exactly, the setting and everything like that, and yeah, it's just easy to read, that's all. Anyway, I'm going to continue to test until I get the film results. I will report back about the exposure accuracy. And I've done about 10 frames now with the new film. I'm gonna head towards Carnaby Street. I think I'm gonna basically try to shoot around there for the remaining row. Usually I get some nice shots around there, so let's see how it goes. Okay, now it's 15,000, 16,000. Go back to now, 500, F10. 5663. Okay, there we go. Hello.
Hello. Is that the Leica?
It is, yes.
Leica.
It's an OM6.
M6.
Yes.
It's a good one.
Very good. Yes.
M6.
Yes. No electronic. It's all mechanical.
Really?
Yeah.
It's film?
Yeah. Film. Yeah. Film. Yes.
And you develop, you send somewhere to develop?
I used to develop. No, I don't have the time anymore.
So who does you send somewhere?
I send it somewhere. Yeah. You take photos too? I can see.
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Where are you from?
Poland.
Poland.
You?
Poland. Hong Kong. Yeah.
Are you visiting?
No, I live here now. I'm taking photos around here.
You like it?
It's okay. Yeah. Hong Kong's always busy.
London is busy.
Yeah.
I like to go to Hong
Come on,
Kong.
together. Take a photo of you two together.
Oh,
yes.
She doesn't like a photo.
You don't like it? Take a photo of you.
The waste of
Can I take a photo of you?
We're on video anyway, aren't we?
Yes, you are. Yes, let's take a photo of you. Ah, there you go. Very good. Thank you.
You remind me of Cartier-Bresson.
Oh, I wish I am, yeah. Well, enjoy your day, yeah?
And you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So I finished the road, and I am quite happy with some of the photos. I've managed to do some stranger portraits on the street. Very happy with that. And I used to do this a lot in London, and I haven't done it since COVID really. So it's a bit rusty for me to talk to strangers, but I'm really happy overall. The weather today is a bit overcast, not exactly what I was hoping for. So I will have to say, I just have to wait and see what the film looks like once it's been developed. In terms of the meter, I think it's pretty good and easy to use, very easy to use, very lightweight, like I said earlier already. But you have to wait until my bonus section to give you my final thoughts about the meter. And you guys will have seen the photos already in this video. And so yeah, I just want to tell you more about how I feel about the accuracies and things like that, because only I would be able to tell you exactly what the setting was. And so wait for my comment after this section here. So yeah, you guys know what to do now. If you like this video, give me a thumb, and also subscribe for more photography stuff. Tell me more about how you feel about the film and the meter and photographing on the street in general, whether you like the stuff that you see, and yeah, basically. So until next time, I'll see you all very soon. Stay creative, stay safe. Until next time, bye for now. Oh yeah, bonus section after this. Bye.
Hi, welcome back, and this is the proper conclusion to today's stars. AstrHori external meter for any analog photographers. Yes, I finally pronounced the name. Anyway, would I recommend it? What do I think about it? Yes, I would recommend it wholeheartedly. It is a very good meter, very affordable meter, and I think it does the job really, really well. On par with the Voigtlander version, which costs significantly more to buy and to run these days. In terms of consistencies, I actually think that the AstrHori is very, very good. And as you can see in the earlier part of the videos, when I show you all those photographs there, they were very consistently exposed or underexposed, which I'll talk a little bit about that later. So in terms of consistencies, which is the key thing to any external meter, and I think that AstrHori has done a really great job there, and I don't see any fluctuations in exposures, and they're all very, very similar, which is the good thing, and I love about it. Build quality is great. The whole thing is metal, and like I said, it's USB-C charging. It lasts for ages. Like I shot 2 rolls, and I don't see anything drop. That means that this guy will probably run for another 10, 20 rows before I need to recharge it. And that means that its lifetime will serve you, I don't know, few hundred, if 1,000 rows, before the battery's starting to go. And then by then you can buy another one for another 50 quid. So over the long term, it's definitely a better option than the Voigtlander. I know it looks better, maybe like the silver dials and things like that, but using it as a tool, right? And this is a good, affordable, accurate tool that you can use. So that's it. Very good. Well done, AstrHori, to give us analog photographers something to play with affordably. There's 2 parts to it though, and first of all, you can see the first part when I was still using the original Metropolis Lomography 400 films, and that was pretty good. With the result of from the AstrHori, it's quite well exposed. I would say probably just a tiny bit under, but overall it's pretty decent. But when I switched to the Film 400, because it's also rated at 400, so I didn't need to change the setting of the film speed in the meter, everything as is, and everything just supposed to be the same, right, in terms of exposure. No, the film came out underexposed by quite a margin. It's about 1.5 to even 2 stop underexposed. So that means even though the film was advertised as 400, and I think it's more like, I don't know, 150-ish kind of speed, that means next time if I have to put another roll through, I have to adjust the meter to, let's say, reflect that to 100 to 150. So can I do a little bit more compensation in the head and just make sure that the meter will read it like that, and I can get some more properly exposed photographs. And as it is, I don't think it's the fault to the meters or myself. Like I said, I didn't even do any calculation in my head. I just used the meters, whatever the meter told me. I just set the camera to that setting. And it came out all underexposed, unfortunately, even though I got some great shots. Ah, damn it. And but that's something about analog photography. You just have to get used to the film stock because every one of them is slightly different. Even though they're all rated 100, 400 or 1600, whatever, you just have to be very careful. You always run a roll as a test film just to make sure that the setting is correct. Because every so often you get a little bit of variation from one brand to another brand. And even though they're all rated the same, you just have to be very careful on that. I know there are some latitudes when it comes to analog photography developments, but you know, you just have to be very careful. Like today, it has demonstrated it. Both films are from Lomography. Both films are rated 400, but one is significantly slower than the other, and resulting underexposed photographs, which I'm a little bit gutted because I did get some really nice results there. I mean, like portraits and some other street shots that I did, and but they're all underexposed. Well, that's the joy of analog photography. But anyway, this is my take and on the meter itself. In terms of the film, and I would say that it's the preference. It's personal preference there. You see the color palettes there. Lomography films is always a little bit more quirky. The color palette is always one side or the other. It's never going to be at the center. It's neutral. So you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. You just have to try another film stock. So that's it. That's what I can say about Lomography film. Hope you enjoyed today's video though. If you do, remember to do what you usually do. Give me a thumb, like, and subscribe. And also, yeah, stay tuned for other analog stuff that I may be doing in the future. And don't forget, these sort of exercise cost me a lot of money and also time to make this. Remember, when I take the camera out to shoot, it was 4 weeks ago, a month ago. And then I developed the film once in Hong Kong, that was 2 weeks ago. And now I finally do the final conclusion part here after seeing the results. The whole process takes a long time. It's not like digital when it's a lot quicker. And so, yeah, it's just a costly exercise for me to make this sort of content. But so any sort of help from you guys will be appreciated. And remember to share this content. And also, if you do decide to buy the meter, use my affiliate link in the video description below. And just get a little bit of kickback. And that will help me and contribute to my future production. Anyway, I'll see you all very soon. And stay creative and keep shooting. Bye for now.